going to try and visit the 6 main dams of Cape Town in one day, and we got the new Peugeot 3008, which is going to be our trusty steed for the job. 1.6 litre turbo, one of the best cars to come out of France. So check it out, only on Africa Sideways. Middle of winter here in Cape Town, and the rain and the snow has been sleeting down, so I thought let me come and check out the dams. And the first on the list is Steenbras Dam. A little bit more empty than I expected here. Thought it would have been full. So Steenbras low looks about 80%. It's going to be interesting comparing this to the actual real figures I'll put below. See how accurate Big 6 is. Here's the end of the dam, ladies and gentlemen. Wicker's checking the level. Wonder how we get to this road. That looks saucy. What do you say, flappers?
On a wildest dream. Never thought I'd be, it's on top of the world, eh?
On top of the world, baby, you're quite right. You made it up this far. 1 down, 5 to go, flappers. Here's Cape Town's power supply. Is that hydroelectric there? I think it's Steenbras. Flappers is getting. Top one's hydro, so that's the power's coming from the top dam over here into Cape Town, the mother city of Cape Town. Yeah. Lovely walkers here. And you got some abandoned houses here. I'm not sure what that's all about. Flappers think that might be the old toll house. Or it might have been forced removals from the dark ages. Flappers is having a little breather. Look at the big fella, puffing like a grizzly bear. There he goes. This car already does look good from all angles. The new Peugeot 3008. The French do have a stronghold on marketing, I'll tell you that. I mean on design, the French are difficult to beat. Reliability, average with styling. Top of the road, the red seats are on point. Really cuts a hell of a line here in the Cape Town morning. Top of Lowry's Pass. But this is not Steenbras. I think that other one there is Steenbras Upper, and I think there's another one. These are other dams.
I didn't recognize these as being Steenbras.
Oh, so I reckon I had it wrong.
I think this is Palmiet.
So that's probably, we were probably at Steenbras Upper Dam there.
Yeah. Yeah. If you look at the satellite photos, that one.
But this Kogelberg, now they're saying a rock. This is like part of this is a public road, dude. There's like a Kogelberg Nature Reserve sign. Dams that we didn't even know about in and about Steenbras area, and the 308 is loving these roads. Are a little bit on the low profile side with a 50 sidewall, but suspension is very good. What dam are we coming up to now? Flappers?
I'm not sure.
The Kogel or the Palmiet?
I think this is Kogelberg.
How many's on Palmiet?
You could be right.
Is the Palmiet?
I think the Kogelberg is actually a bit higher up.
Yeah. Are we even in the Kogelberg yet?
I think this is generally the Kogelberg. I think there's a Palmiet down lower.
Generally speaking, is not what we do yet. We make guesses. Right, here we go. Thank you. Here's a bonus dam, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Palmiet Dam. Wasn't on our original list, but it's looking quite healthy. I'd say this is at 95, almost 100%. What?
It's a Palmiet power station. This is Kogelberg
No.
Dam.
Kogelberg
This is
Dam.
Kogelberg Dam, and this is the Palmiet power station, which serves the one up the dam
I
upstairs.
think we can go up now.
Looks like. Well, you know what you want to ask us? Looks like we can. He'll probably let us.
Palmiet Power Station. But why would this be Palmiet Power Station and not Palmiet Dam?
And I think the hydroelectric is probably takes place here. The turbines might be in this installation.
Yeah. Palmiet Power Plant. Well, if we can't get to the Steenbras Dam, then the Palmiet's going to be on the 6th, dude. What do you reckon, Flappers?
How did it work?
How's the tour looking so far for you?
Ah, excellent. Beautiful. I enjoyed the walk up the top of Lowry.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant. Yeah, at Palmiet Power Station. Start of the Palmiet Dam. It's amazing all the little dam systems there are up and around Steenbras. Proper catchment area. Looks like there's an old bride place up here. And the 308 has been doing fantastically. Handled the twisty-turny bits with a plum. Good power to weight ratio with a 1.6 litre turbo. But having said that, I would like to see a 2 litre turbo all-wheel drive version of that, because I think it would be tasty and pretty good off-road. Decent clearance. Yay! Palmiet Dam, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Expands. That's beautiful, yeah. Okay, there's the level. Okay, so it's so it's still got some weight. It's not full. 26. What's that? Nice.
Yeah, this is the Kogelberg Dam. And that one there up on top, where the tower is. That one is a rocky dam. So that one, that actually feeds its other. So when this one gets to say about 20, we don't release water. So City of Cape Town, they don't actually want water at the moment. So we can release water from the Kogelberg Dam, Wemmershoek Dam, into Steenbras bottom one, and then they feed the lower one.
Okay, and then the electricity.
Yeah, so they can actually give power to Kogelberg as well. So when they shut down, yeah, Eskom Palmiet can give power to them because they generate every hour. So this water, that's why you see the water is kind of oily and black. So that's why they're pumping it up and down. So now we have about 23 million water into both dams. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why we have opening 4 valves. There's 2 valves at the bottom, 2 big ones, 2 big ones, and 2 small ones. And that goes straight down. We call it the downstream.
Yeah.
And then it goes straight down to the sea.
Does it ever come over the top there?
Yeah.
When it's ready
When
for?
it's rain.
Yeah.
And a certain peak.
Yeah.
So then we let all the farmers downstream, we let them know an hour before that we're gonna get overflow over the spill. So they must just take out the pumps, or we just give them a notice by via SMS.
Give them some warning.
Irrigation, yeah, we call it. They are the full length irrigation.
And then they suck hard for a couple of hours.
Yeah, so it's most probably for irrigation.
Yeah.
So they use the water. It's not actually drinkable, but if they've got the purification plants on their farms or whatever, they can clean it for the farmers to use it as drinking water.
So it needs to be cleaned before it goes to Betty's Bay and whatnot.
Yeah.
Why does it get dirty? Why is it getting dirty?
Yeah. It's because there's four turbinates near the Eskom scheme. So they use them all, their maintenance and all this greasy and there's oil involved and all that stuff. So that's why it's like a turning around and then it's reversing it. When they reverse, the water is coming down.
Yeah.
When they forward, it's going up. So they're playing with the levels, up and down.
I didn't know it was dirty with the oil like that.
It's not
I thought
actually,
it was
it's just the oil. It's maybe, but it's not actually drinkable Greg, for your stomach actually. Because
And the birds and stuff, does it affect?
no, not
them?
actually the birds. The ducks,
They're still alright.
just there on the water, and they, you know, if they come out, they are full of that, what kind of the oily stuff. And then I don't know if they leak or they can't even leak or whatever. But they just wipe it away with their fins and so.
Yeah. How full is the dam at the moment?
The dam, as I said, the volume of the dam is
Yeah.
about 23.5 million into Kogelberg and River Dam.
Yeah.
That's the volume. And the gas play here is about Kogelberg is 25.
Yeah.
25.8, and the upper dam is 23. These two dams, it's above sea level. It's about 5 meters sea level, and it's 2 meters down to this one, sea level. So it's 5 and 2.
Long way down.
Yeah. That's why that one is high up there.
Absolutely. Well, how's this for Lux?
contacts in the furniture business, man.
More calls to your guarantee store, John. And the GT's looking right at home, your flappers.
Incredible.
Right at home. And look at this interior on the car. Red seats, cup holders. It's really I'd say in terms of interior, this is one of the best interiors I've been in a long time, dude.
Yes.
The French on styling, nobody can match them.
Yeah. This is leap years beyond anything.
And if they can get the reliability to Toyota level, nobody will touch them. Not an easy thing to do, but they've really got the styling down point. All the buttons feel well made. I'll tell you what, Peugeot's coming for the mid-size SUV market, son. Thanks to the Palmiet Dam, we're going to check out the sluice gates now. Only on Africa sideways. Yeah, we are at the wall, ladies and gentlemen. It's all happening.
Oh, thank goodness. I was thinking it would be terrible to come down the stairs.
Oh, you're going to come down the stairs?
Yeah. I was looking at them.
second gallery. So the second gallery is there. The one is just the first one. So that is the sump pump. There, then it's full, the sump is full inside. Then the pump kicks in. And then it brings the water out of the sump. So that the gallery won't overflow inside. So there's about 180 and you go up there. So just going there, you can just go this side.
There it comes back on again.
They are one valve. It's 4.72. The small valve is 1.92 cubic per second. So all of four open will release 30 cubic liters per second.
That's a lot of water.
It's not.
Yeah. There's the, it's to the bottom.
See this?
That catches it all.
Yeah.
Is this
It's
natural
not-
or is it put here?
Huh?
Were the reeds put here? Or
No. It's nature. So it's just a little bit that they.
Natural filtration almost.
This causes a filtration.
1.6 turbo. It's got a bit of wheels.
No, I actually told Greg about the book I want.
Anyway, onwards and upwards, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, dude.
Pleasure.
Have a nice day, man. We're gonna go straight through there. Beautiful, yeah, Theewaterskloof, we have arrived. Snow on the peaks. Gorgeous. Favorite road for bikers and classic cars, supercars. Something for everybody, yeah. And the Peugeot 3008 has been lapping it up. I'm very impressed with this car. Perky engine, responsive, pretty economical, nice suspension, handling's on point. Styling is definitely on point. There's nothing not to like here. Made it down to Theewaterskloof. Look at this. Pristine. Made it down to Theewaterskloof, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking full and pristine. Bikers are making their way off. Give us a run, son. Beautiful. This is Theewaterskloof, ladies and gentlemen, in all of its glory. Boat coming out. It's all happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. Okay. Business just picked up. Low flyers, ladies and gentlemen. The 3008 really does invite adventure. It's matey landing. Theewaterskloof Dam. Now we're in Wemmershoek, the back there. Busy road, Wemmershoek Pass, and it's quite apt with a French car to be coming into Wemmershoek on our way to Berg River Dam, and then Wemmershoek, and then Voelvlei. It's a full day here, lunchtime already. We're going to try and get a snack. You can see a bit of snow on top of the peaks. We look hard enough. This is historic from the French Huguenots, settled here in the 1700s, I think. Look at this valley, ladies and gentlemen. And this looks right at home. Yeah, we made it to Berg River Dam with Uncle Flappers. It's all happening here. Loving the new GoPro. Made it down to the Berg River, and the Peugeot has been exemplary. Extremely good handling, good acceleration off the mark. Looks good, drives well. A lot of thought's been put into this car, and I think it's going to start taking a chunk out of the mid-size SUV market, the likes of the RAV4, Nissan X-Trail. They just can't hang with this car on pure styling. I dare say drivability. Looks good from any angle. And I'm happy to report that the Berg River looks pretty much full, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a look at the other side, but this is my favorite side, yeah. Just gorgeous. On our way to the front end of the Berg River Dam, and the car is rolling down the river. Peugeot is doing well on the off-road track. Decent clearance, almost 200 mils. I would put a set of all-terrain tyres on here, but otherwise it's pretty handy.
Not really a thirsty car.
I would like to see unlike fucking Flockers, who's very thirsty with his Fanta there. Living at large is always flappers. Water is yachting down here at the bottom of Berg River, and it's positively pouring. Let's go and have a closer look with the zoom. Let's get past this fence. This sounds gorgeous. Yeah, it's all happening. Beautiful. So this is the bottom of Berg River, flowing hard. Definitely full. Bottom of Berg River. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is 2 to go. We've got Wemmershoek and Voelvlei, so we better get cracking. Bing! Wemmershoek now. These mountains are picture postcard. Snow drops. Don't know how far up the road we'll get. We're going to give it a try. Coming into Wemmershoek. That looks like a little camp. Let's see if we can get in. Alright.
Okay, sorry man.
No problem. There's always next time, so Wemmershoek's not gonna happen. Well, yeah, Wemmershoek's not happening, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll put the dam level down over here, so in a picture, and off to the next one. Get to know a car when you go on a trip with it. And there's 6 dams in one day. It's a hell of a trip. Met some good people. Some dams are very open and warm. Other dams you will not see, and you will have to flee. Just let it be, man. Good GPS system. Dials are all on point. Everything's kind of on point for this car.
Champagne Street.
Bad laps. Let's click somewhere. Got a hollow. How much space within the wheel arch here? The messiest burger in town. Fuel economy has been good on the car. Still got over half a tank. Voelvlei, ladies and gentlemen. Looking quite full. I'd say at least 90%. You can see the snow in the background. It's all quite thick. That's all going to melt and roll down into this dam through the river systems. Nice and quiet. Yeah, there's a fish eagle on that thing there. There it is. Flappers. Dude. Keep it the fuck down. So what do you say, Flappers? Six dams in one day? We did it, man. We did it, Wyatt. We're rich.
Bit of a trek. I was surprised to see those veins there. I mean, there's a hell of a lot.
Where?
Just over there.
You're talking about the snow?
No, the
Wind farm?
yes.
Oh no, that's portable.
Well, it's quite visible from here.
And the fish eagle is just chilling.
Oh, wow.
And why not? Coming into Voelvlei now. And it's looking pretty full. Pardon the pun. This looks a bit spooky. Get across here. Made it to Voelvlei, no problem whatsoever. Bit of a creepy building here though. Not too much to report on here. Not the prettiest dam, but looking healthy, and that's all that matters. It's been a hell of a ride here. 6 dams in one day. Ticked off. Looks like the water systems of Cape Town are looking really good, except for Steenbras Dam, which looked at only about 70-80%. And we saw some boreholes being used there, so maybe that's the reason why. Catch you next time on Africa Sideways. We're going to try some back road action here. See how we get on. Another road, the bridge was washed away. Will we have any more luck? I think so, Flappers. Been on this road before, but the 308's doing just fine. It's got to take it easy though with these tires. You've got to baby it along here. This is the DuPont wheels, I think. No comment. And the old 308 is doing alright on these rough tracks, I must say. Still going strong. Tires are holding up. If you're going to do a lot of gravel roading, I would go down a couple of tires. I would go down a rim size. I think you can put a 16-inch rim there easily. No problem. roads of South Africa never fail to deliver flappers. Really easy closing here. You just tap that and down she comes. Then if you've got shopping, you can foot operated, my ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if it foot operated closes. Bang, well done Peugeot. You got a clever little truck here. I like it. So on our way to Misverstand, I mean this has been 6 hours in the saddle, running low on juice, but we're gonna get it done. Snow on the mountains in the back here. Never driven this road before. Peugeot's doing well, not too much travel on the tyres, but no punctures and no dramas. And that's just the way I like it. Onwards and upwards, Jeannie. To Misverstand. We are. Hopefully that's the front of the dam. We shall see. The bird light. To get to Misverstand, and the sun's going down, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get there in time? I certainly hope so. Landscape here. Hopefully we're going to get to Misverstand before sunset. It's not 6 dams in one day, it's 7. Is that right?
At least.
At least. Bloody gorgeous here. And the Peugeot is just loving it. Handling the gravel roads, handling the tar roads. Good all-rounder. Feels well made. So here we are at Misverstand Bridge called the Weir. Hopefully we can make it to the actual dam in time. Let's check it out. Sun's going down. It's been a hell of a day. 6 or 7 dams in one day, I can't remember, and we're finishing off with Misverstand. It's looking gorgeous. Not exactly sure where the dam is. It's somewhere around here. What a lovely piece of water. Proteas are out. There's the dam wall, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if you can see the other side. There we go, we found it. Made it down to Misverstand just in time. How cool is this place? Here's the vital statistics. Not the biggest dam, as you can see. but it's definitely full. Beautiful, it's like a glacial falls. And the Peugeot has been a loyal steed, hasn't put a foot wrong. I'm very impressed with the bull quality. They're not messing around here. Thanks to Flappers for being a good wingman. More adventures to come. We've got the Subaru Sport next week, so we'll catch you next time on Africa Sideways.